The News 8 investigators uncovering community colleges spending more than $100,000 of your money, and it's not on education.
That's right. In this News 8 exclusive report, we're going to show you how that money, your money, was spent on decorating, furniture, even a gym for faculty that they can't even use anymore.
Yeah, that lavish spending comes as state budget cuts are raising tuition, too. News 8 investigator David Iverson live outside Gateway Community College in New Haven tonight with this story you will only see here on News 8. David.
Darren, yeah, we're taking a look at money spent in the name of educating kids. What we're finding is raising the eyebrows of both employees and lawmakers. But first, we begin with those kids and the rising cost of admission.
I have about $12,000 in debt.
I actually work here at the tutoring center as one job, and then I also work as a waitress.
This semester I had to pay out of pocket.
Across Connecticut, community colleges are attracting more students than ever, and those students are paying more than ever. Tuition just went up again, 4.8%. The Board of Regents says the state is cutting deep, and raising tuition is the only way to make up the difference.
We are looking at a budget reduction this year of about $48.6 million.
With a dozen Freedom of Information requests, we went to work looking up where community colleges spend their money. What we found raised some eyebrows.
That's ridiculous.
When the state offered up $200 million for the new Gateway Community Campus, the president's office needed furniture. They didn't go to IKEA, but instead spent more than $108,000. Here's just some of the furniture your money bought. A $14,500 desk for the president. The assistant's office comes with a $10,000 desk. There's no one sitting at that desk because Gateway has a hiring freeze to save money. Each of these 18 chairs in the presidential conference room cost almost $500 each. We asked Gateway President Dorothy Kendrick about the spending.
We are in a budget crisis, and they're asking to slash budgets for education. And at the same time, we've spent $108,000 to set up a president's office. Do you see how that may look?
No, I don't see it at all.
Kendrick didn't approve the spending. That came from the state. Kendrick says she takes pride in the new school. Her suite is used for fundraising, so it has to look good, and the cost doesn't affect students.
And that had nothing to do with students' tuition. That's a separate pot of money.
That certainly seems to me like it's an extravagant expense, and it has no relationship to student learning.
State Senator Dante Bartolomeo sees it a different way.
We should only be focusing on spending that directly impacts educating our students. But anything else at this point in time is probably extravagant.
At Naugatuck Valley Community College, we talked to a current employee who wanted to keep his job, so we're hiding his identity by putting him in a wig.
It makes me sick to my stomach, all the money they waste at Naugatuck Valley Community College.
The employee points to this gym. Just for the equipment, the college spent $50,000. It opened only for staff, but when not enough signed up, they closed it down. The gym has been virtually closed for the last 3 years, with the equipment still inside. Outside of a few classes, students and staff can't use it.
They should find a solution to it, or get rid of the equipment and put it into useful, school space.
Why isn't it open now, and why hasn't it been open for a while?
The revenue stream did not even come close to matching the expenditures.
That voice you hear is Naugatuck Valley Dean of Administration James Troop.
We've spent little money it takes to maintain the equipment every year in hopes that sometime they can open it up.
Troop didn't want you to see him on camera. He's behind this door. Troop agreed to talk with us, but only by phone, so we made the call outside of his office.
We can swing down to your office and just show these to you quickly.
I'm not prepared today.
Troop says there are renewed talks about finding a way to use this gym, but his critics see it a different way.
The fiscal irresponsibility, the abuse of power is absolutely ridiculous. The waste of money is at epidemic proportion.
You're going to find more details on our website, WTNH.com. Under the Investigators tab, you'll find more information on what the state has been going through, as well as some information on presidential salaries at colleges across the state. Darren and Nan?
David, you bring up a good point. How much are these community college presidents making in their salary?
Well, for that, we headed over to CG Transparency. It's a data website that the state runs. And if you include salary and benefits, most of the presidents at community colleges are seeing increases over the last few years, and most are making above $200,000 a year, something, again, lawmakers are looking at and wondering whether or not it's something that they can cap. That's an idea that's come up in years past, and there's grumblings of it now.
All right, David, thank you very much. We appreciate it.